Alright, welcome to Climb That Mountain UK. My name is Jamie.
We're good to go. We are good to go.
In this series, I am going to ride my newly acquired Honda Africa Twin motorbike to as many countries in Europe as I possibly can.
Oh my god! Let's hope this doesn't get worse. I'm pretty committed.
On this journey, I have everything with me that I need to be self-sufficient, including camping equipment, all my cooking stuff, all the filming equipment, and even an acoustic guitar. I'll be starting from just outside the Peak District in the UK and heading out into Europe from there. This is my journey. Good morning. It's 6:40 and I'm hungover. Alright, it's time to get away.
Okay, it's the morning. I'm about 20 minutes now from Holyhead Ferry Port. Things are looking good. And actually, this bit of Anglesey is beautiful. Like, there's these amazing views out over the sea, and it's this nice road down to the ferry port. Twisty, no cars on it. Quick little morning ride. Knock off the hangover. We're going to Ireland, baby. Oh yeah, we're going to Ireland.
Alright, we're on the ferry. Bike's all strapped down. I need coffee. While I'm on the ferry, it's a good time to work out the route for today. So I started in Anglesey, North Wales. Now I'm on the ferry across to Dublin. From Dublin, I'm going to head north towards Northern Ireland, cross the border and stop off in Enniskillen, and then head down towards the west coast of Ireland. And I plan on camping somewhere near Galway tonight. She is.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello, sir. How are you? Where are you from? England. England? Yeah. I love the bike.
Thanks so much, man.
Great to see someone on a bike that's not a BMW. All the best, sir.
Take it easy, dude. We're in Dublin, and it feels good. Feels like the trip's really getting going now. We're out of familiar territory.
So I'm in Ireland now. I am just riding up between Dublin, heading up to Northern Ireland, to a place called Enniskillen. I'm not using the motorways because it's just much more interesting going through the old roads and seeing the old towns and villages and stuff. And it's nice. Ireland is lovely. Having a good time. The day is pushing on a little bit, so if I keep riding now, I'm going to get to Northern Ireland at about 5. And then the plan from there is to head back into Ireland and get across to the west coast. So I'm hoping that I can get that done in sensible time without being too tired and without the sun setting. So back on the road and just enjoying taking it easy through these old towns in Ireland.
It's strange coming into Northern Ireland because there is a real sense of being home just because it looks like England. It's amazing how just different road signs, different lines on the road and speed signs, just real basic things. It's amazing how much you associate that with home, probably subconsciously, but you know, Ireland feels like you're in a foreign country even though things are written in English. And then coming into Northern Ireland, it just feels like I'm 2 miles down the road from where I live. Strange vibe.
I'm in Enniskillen, Northern Ireland. Pretty good vibe, but I am exhausted, like absolutely exhausted. I'm hoping tonight I can get a decent night's sleep because this relentless lack of sleep is killing me. I'm already ramped up on coffee and I still feel tired, and I'm still hoping to keep riding tonight. So yeah, if I can get a decent sleep tonight without getting wet, without partying, that would be amazing. So we'll see how we go. I think now I'm going to head down towards the west coast, so back into Ireland, and find somewhere to camp and get some much needed sleep.
Okay, we're coming up to the Northern Irish border, going back the other way after coming across it today. We're crossing at a different point. I wondered if it'd be any more dramatic this way around. We're still in Northern Ireland right now. Is that it? And then the road signs turn to kilometres an hour. It says, welcome to the new Irish county. That's it.
Okay, well it's happened. I just fell off my bike. I don't even know what happened. I was just pulling into a stop at an ATM. The bike just went over on top of me. Say again? I think I'm alright. No, I appreciate it. I think I'm okay. Damage on there. My legs hurt, but somehow I'm okay. I don't know what happened.
Hi, buddy.
That would be the dangerous bit, right?
Yeah, this one, and there is no oil leak also, and the legs and steering, it's straight. The impact.
Yeah.
Well, you're good to go, man. You're good to go. No, she's perfect, man. Don't worry.
Where is it? So,
Yeah, she's sound.
Seems fine, yeah?
She's one of the. Yeah.
Thanks for stopping.
No, always. We like family, you know. Enjoy the trip and.
Thanks, man.
So I fell off and damaged, I think, this left-hand side of the handlebars. So the handlebars aren't running straight. So just by coincidence, this guy stopped and helped me, and he's a motorbike mechanic. So we're working on it now. Alright, so I haven't done much filming this evening since falling off the bike because it pretty much just knocked my confidence massively. So to kind of clear up what happened, I was trying to find an ATM to get some cash as I was riding into town. And bearing in mind by this point I'd been up since 6:30 this morning, ridden across Anglesey, got the ferry, got to Dublin, been up to Northern Ireland and then come down to the west coast of Ireland, and I was heading to this campsite which is just north of Galway. Anyway, so I was riding into this town trying to find an ATM, and as I looked into a shop front to see if they had an ATM, and it did, I put the brakes on to stop and pull over to the side of the road, and I hadn't realised that underneath my front wheel was just an oil mark on the road where there'd clearly been some oil spilt or whatever from another vehicle. So the front of the bike just completely went out from under me. As it went forward, I lost my balance sideways and fell off, which made me pull on the throttle really hard, which kicked the back out a little bit of the bike, which kind of, threw me off. After falling off, it was kind of amazing, the response of everybody around, people stopping and helping me, people helping me pick the bike up. And then by some unbelievable stroke of luck, one of the people that stopped happened to be a motorbike mechanic that runs his own garage. So he checked the bike over at the side of the road and we thought everything looked okay. But after he'd left and I got myself back together and tried to ride off, the handlebars were skewed to the left to the point that to drive straight you had to actually angle the bike quite hard. So I'd luckily added this guy on Instagram, so I messaged him and he lived just down the road, and amazingly I rode to his house, he stripped the handlebars down, got stuff 90% sorted, certainly to the point that it's rideable. So I'm very, very thankful for that. What an amazing guy. And then to get to the campsite that I was on the way to was about an hour and 40, and as I was riding, I think feeling the adrenaline leave my system and just leave sheer exhaustion and just a real sort of intense jaded feeling about riding the bike full stop, making me question whether doing this trip is actually a sensible idea. Just a real question mark over everything that I'm doing, whether it's safe, whether I'm safe, whether I'm a good enough rider, all of the unknowns. It's definitely knocked my confidence. So I got to the campsite and for obvious reasons wasn't really in the mood for filming, so I made some food. And the campsite's actually very, very comfortable. So for the first time in a long time, there's a proper working shower. So tomorrow morning I can have the first shower since leaving home. But I think, it's 1 o'clock in the morning now. So I think the first decent sleep, again, since leaving home will make a huge difference. The weather tomorrow isn't raining, or the forecast says it's not raining. So being able to get up, I already feel like I need a coffee. I'm looking forward to tomorrow morning's coffee already, just to knock some sense into me. And I think these concerns now are not legitimate or rational. So I need to stop thinking and just sleep. And then hopefully tomorrow morning, when the sun's shining, it'll be easier to think straight and not make any rash decisions. Because riding down this evening, it was really a question of, do I get the ferry tomorrow to Spain or do I just stop? Obviously I don't want to stop, but it's difficult to be positive about things when you've had the fear of God knocked into you. It's the first time that I've actually fallen off a bike like that, to actually go over. I know it's a sort of rite of passage thing and every bike has done it, but when it happens to you, bikes don't look good when they're on their side. So yeah, that's it. An unexpected and difficult end to the third day. But if there's a silver lining, it would be the kindness of strangers. Definitely the response from people that were around. I don't even know where I was, but just this small town on the west coast of Ireland, everybody that saw me fall off was there to help immediately. That's kind of heartwarming. So that's the silver lining. Right, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to get some much needed sleep, and hopefully tomorrow things feel a bit more positive.